them are running in. We're pulling weight, but we know the dream. Oh. We on point, oh boy. We're balling international. No time, baby. You got to know we are the guys.
Hello, guys. Wow, I've missed you, camera. Well, guys, today has been like, you get one of those days where you just kind of look back, in your past, and you kind of wonder what you would have done differently. So I was having that kind of day today, so I decided to just share my thoughts with you. I mean, what's this channel for? It's for me to express myself. So I've been thinking what I should have done differently, in my 20s, in my 30s now, my early 30s. So guys, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I am Chik. I make lifestyle, straight talking videos, anything that interests me really, including food recipes, reviews, commentary on viral videos, and anything at all. Number one, I regretted going to school back to back. I went to school, I came out of secondary school, I immediately got admission into university. After I came out from university, I did my youth service. I didn't stay. Some people stay 1 year, 2 years. I didn't stay. I immediately went back to do a master's degree and immediately went into trying to get a PhD. So it's like studying back to back. I'm beginning to think that maybe I should drop the PhD and just focus on something else and do something with my other degree, and I'm kind of regretting not starting up a business, maybe something on the media like I'm doing now, or have to manufacture something. Like I have this idea of manufacturing my own pepper sauce. It's something that each time I make it and give it to someone, there's no one that has failed to ask me if they can buy it, if they should buy it off me. So, and I've had this recipe for a very long time. I wish I had worked on that and developed that after my bachelor's. So that's one of my regrets. Even though going out to do my master's gave me a lot of experience, like travel experience, getting to meet people. At the back of your mind, that feeling now of not being fulfilled, like you should have started a business. And yeah, another one is relationship. I wish that I spent my 20s dating like other people, Right now, of course, I have a good grasp of my sexuality and what I like to do, what I like sexually and what I want in a person. I have grown enough to know that, but I wish that I had explored more of myself in my 20s. I wish I had dated, a lot of people and met all kinds of people. Because right now, people change, I change, and my needs and wants changes with age. So it would have been very, very nice to know how my taste in men changed over the years. And yeah, I wish I had not stayed in that one relationship for 10 years that took all, maybe one day I will talk about it on this channel, but I was in a really, really long-term relationship, 10-year relationship, and it didn't work out. But I just wish I didn't have that, even though having that gave me some kind of stability. You can't always win. If you jump from relationship to relationship, you might not be able to experience the stability you get from a steady relationship, but you then miss out on the fun you get from dating different kinds of people. So you can never win on both sides. But I'm only human. I can only wish, really. I can only wish. But I wish I had, balanced it up, dated a lot of people and not go into relationship that early. I went into a relationship at the age of 19. Yes, 19 years old. I didn't really date anyone until I came out of the relationship at 29. I didn't really date anyone between that period, except for the person I was with. And the relationship wasn't awesome, like leading anywhere. It was comfort. I was comfortable with the relationship. I found stability in the relationship, in that there is always a warm body, you know, the finances are there. There's always someone to talk to, someone that occupies your days. So I kind of regret doing that. Thirdly, I regret not going out more, not putting myself out there more. Some people might say, for your age, you've done enough. I don't think I have. If you hear a noise outside, it's raining outside and there's a big traffic jam, you know, close to where I live. So a lot of cars are passing and, you know, trailers are passing. So please bear with me with the sound. One day, this channel will grow enough for me to get like an office or a location where it's soundproof and not make videos in my room anymore. I'm planning that. We'll get there one day, but please, we cannot get there. We cannot get there with the number of views and subscriptions I'm getting. You know, please. I don't know why YouTube is not promoting my videos. Really, I wish they could. I mean, something can happen and I'll just get the views like that. But I'll just keep making videos. You know why? Because I enjoy doing it. Even if I don't get people that watch, I don't get a lot of views from it, but I enjoy making it. So, and that's my joy. But I know that one day, I'm going to gather enough audience that will listen to me and have like a community, which is what I want. So, in saying not putting myself out there, I wish I'd been more daring. You know, I wish I had stood up for myself. I had a job. I had a job where I was treated poorly, because I was working with superiors and people way older than me. And if you're Nigerian, you know, culture and respecting your elders is a big thing, even in the office place. So I would get treated badly because I was, you know, young, and I would receive anything given to me. You know, at some point I couldn't ask for a pay raise when I knew I deserved a pay raise, because I felt that, oh, I'm just coming in and there are some people who haven't gotten a pay raise in like 5 years, 4 years, and here am I just being like maybe 6 months, 8 months with this company, and I want a pay raise because I was actually putting overtime. I was working really hard. I just got out of school, so I had all the energy, I had all the time. I wish I had stood up for myself more at that time, because I saw someone who came after me, a man, a colleague of mine. He got a pay raise within 6 months of getting hired, and he was very, very pushy with his demands. He was straightforward with his demand, out with his demands, and it was my colleague. We worked together, you know. So I found what he did for him. It kind of, you know, elevated him, but I was at the background, living in my own fear. And this not only applies in the workplace, it applies to all that areas of my life. I wish I had stood up for myself more in my 20s. I'm very bold and very confident now, you know. I've come to terms with myself, and I'm able to express myself, and I know what I want and what I don't want at this age. But I wish I was like this in my 20s, so people will not take me for granted. Another one is, I wish I had done more traveling. Yes, I've done traveling, but I wish in my 20s, after my university days, during the days I had steady job, I had income coming, I wish I had taken that time to, you know, to travel, especially around Africa. Yeah, it's still in my bucket list to travel around Africa. There was this time, there was this tour bus that you could take from Lagos, Nigeria, and to take you to Ghana, Togo, and other surrounding countries. I have always wanted to take that bus, but for some reason I didn't. I think it was maybe because of security reasons. And you know, I developed cold feet towards it. And again, this now ties into not traveling. I wish I'd made more friends. You know, I'm not outgoing. It's not to say I'm not outgoing. I am an introvert. I like being by myself a lot, and people getting too close kind of scare me. So I wish I had overcome that fear. Even now, I still have that fear. If you go back to my previous video, a video I put out on agoraphobia, a video I put out on your mental illness, you find out that I made mention of that, about having this intense fear for people. I do not like to appear vulnerable. I do not like people to see me in a certain way. So I kind of avoid, you know, people and situations that will make me bring out my vulnerability to other people, and that has sort of led me to push away so many people from my life. And I don't have so many people like friends I can call my own. And of course, another thing that has, you know, made my relationship pool really small, my friendship pool really small, is that okay, the time I had to travel was the time everyone was, you know, starting their lives. Some people were getting married, some people were moving cities, so everyone kind of found their niche. And I traveled, I still couldn't find my own niche. I came back and everyone has, you know, been solid, and I'm just floating, you know. So I don't know if anyone has that kind of feeling, especially people who have traveled out of the country, stayed somewhere else, and come back to their home country. If you feel kind of lost and, you know, feel like you're floating, and that's how I feel. And the worst part is that I do not have the relationship skills to cultivate new ones and actually make them stay. It's not like I cannot talk to people, I cannot go out there to keep friends. It's just that, you know, there's a certain level of intimacy you have with each friendship. You know, it differs from the kind of friendship you have. If you have an intimate relationship, of course, there's a certain level of work you need to put into each relationship. I mean, my normal friendship, you know, acquaintance, the strength, the amount of work might not be the amount of work I put in a relationship. So where am I even going with this? I've totally lost my thought process. So yeah, I wish I had done that. Yeah, and I wish I had followed through with another one is my hobbies. Yes, I love to sing. I sing really well, guys. I am very talented when it comes to creativity, not drawing, when it comes to music composition, when it comes to creative ideas for business. I'm quite talented in that. I wish I had pursued that intensively. You know, I was thinking that a hobby is something you pursue when you've finally had a career or something, but I think it's the other way around, guys. If you have a hobby and you know that you can excel in something easily, I advise any 20-something or any 20 people in their 20s to pursue that thing, you know, because if it's easy for you, it makes it much more enjoyable than going against the grain and doing something that you're doing because of the benefit it will give you in the long run, but you know you always struggle. I don't know if you understand that. You always struggle. Like me, I love science, okay? I love, maybe not maths. Okay, for example, I love science, but I don't love maths. I don't like the idea of, you know, I'm just bad at mathematics. So for me to be like a bona fide, you know, scientist, I have to have some level of mathematical skills. So I really struggled hard. It was like going against my natural abilities to be able to pass a math subject for me to, you know, get a degree in the science course I was going for. So yeah, it was hard, but of course I was fulfilled, I was accomplished. But I think if I had gone for something like maybe music or something like journalism or, you know, work in the media house, yes, it might be difficult at first, but I think because it's natural for me, it will be much more easier for me to accomplish. Yeah. Okay guys, I think that's the end of this video, guys. I don't want to make this video too long because I've had some of my subscribers say that when the video is too long, it's quite difficult for them to watch all of it. I'm yet to get a mail from you guys on what you want to see. I guess somebody wants to see anything. I guess probably you're happy with the content I put out, so maybe I just keep putting out this content every day and hopefully something will resonate with you. A reaction. My next video will be a reaction video. It's going to be reacting to Beyonce's new song. No, it's not a new song. It's a video on Brown Skin Girl. I heard the video is dope. I haven't seen it, but I want to see if you might like that kind of video. You know, where I showcase a music video and react to it. I got some positive response from my crime stories. For those of you who like my crime stories, Monday is coming and I'm preparing something dope for you as usual. Alright guys, I'll talk to you in my next video. Toodaloo! Bye bye.